YouTube, what's going on? Professional Madden player T Davis here in our favorite series from last year, the series you guys love so much. We're going to break down 32 team ebooks here right on the channel. That's it, free offensive ebooks from all 32 NFL teams. So we're going to have some of the best money plays in every single playbook to break down on the channel for you guys here. So whether you are a fan of the team, whether you use that team in Madden, it doesn't matter. We're going to break down the best money plays in every single playbook here on the channel in our 32 money play series. If you guys want more content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel here on YouTube. Smash that like button and comment down below anything you want to see here on the channel if you're enjoying these free ebooks or what team you want to see me do next. But we're going to start at the top. We're going to start, we're going to go alphabetical order, but we will get through all 32 teams. Last year, it was a huge hit. Everyone loved these 32 team breakdowns, so I'm going to do it here again on the channel. Probably going to last a few weeks, though, trying to get all 32 teams in, but don't worry, your team will be on there. So check out my playlist as well if you're not sure or if you can't find your team. Check out the playlist on my channel and just go through the channel in general and you'll be able to find your team. So that's really it for the intro, guys. Of course, I have coaching sessions available. I have 30-minute and 60-minute sessions if you guys want to improve as a Madden player. I've been around for 10 years, have hundreds of thousands of dollars in career winnings, worked as the color commentator for EA Sports for our big Madden tournaments this year and the past few years. So I know what I'm talking about a little bit when it comes to Madden. So check out the ebooks down below. I have a West Coast offensive ebook, I have an Indianapolis Colts offensive ebook, and I have a Tampa Bay Buccaneers defensive ebook. Like I said, the coaching sessions and film study reviews. You can check out all those things in links in the description below, as well as my social medias. You can follow me on Twitter, on Instagram if you have any questions or anything of that nature. So that's really it, guys. Let's jump in to the free ebook right now. YouTube, what's going on? Your boy T Davis back. We're breaking down the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook, breaking down the best money plays, little free ebook for you guys here for the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook. Of course, the Bengals in the AFC Championship game as I'm recording this. They're going up against the Chiefs this weekend. So they've had a great season. Their offense is absolutely stacked. I really do love their playbook as well here in Madden 22, especially if you really like compressed tight formations. They have some of the best gun tight and single back deuce close formations that you're going to find in the game. So I'm going to break a lot of those down here. Like I said, we're going to break down some of the best money plays in the playbook. Make sure you guys are subscribed, like this video, comment down below. All right, let's get into it. Start with the single back deuce close formation. I really love this formation. Every single year in Madden it's been good, right? They got the inside zone weak. Of course, the stretch in this deuce close is good literally like every single year. And of course, the halfback wham, plays like bench, staples of the offense. For the play that I want to take a look at here is Bengals Flood. And we're going to run this just for random coverages here. It's just so good because all these routes are going to be man and zone coverage. So you can run the play stock is pretty much what I'm going to do here. Sometimes you can put the running back on a wheel route as well if you prefer, or maybe an in or out route. You can just block him. Really doesn't matter if you do the running back, but the main routes on this play are going to be from the angle route, the drag, and the corner route, right? It's a little flood going to that left side, and that angle route is absolute money because it's going to beat man. It's going to get underneath zones, and then you have the drag corner route creating that flood to the left side. So let's go ahead and just run it a few times here. We want to always make the right read. You see there they're playing back a little bit. We just check it down to our drag underneath. So if they're playing, curl flats, cloud flats, playing back in coverage, we just check it doing to our drag. If they play in underneath hard flats, you can throw to the corner out to sample there on the left side. Looks like we might have man coverage here. We'll check it down to Higgins once again. I might have had the corner out if I wait a little bit longer there. But like I said, our first read is usually that drag, and then we kind of see what gets behind it. Once again here, looks like we had the angle route, and I just rolled out the wrong way, but we're still able to make the completion. Sent a little bit of pressure there. I just made the wrong read, but the angle route does get open a lot as well, even versus zone coverage. Let's go ahead and run it again here. This time, what do we have? We have the drag coming underneath. So like I said, that drag really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can wait to hit that corner route this time to sample. Looks like we have man coverage here, though, so this is when you want to hit that tight end angle route. Absolutely whoops that man-to-man coverage. We love that route. The cool thing about this as well is you can just flip the play and nothing changes, right? I flip it. Now I have the angle route going from that left side. I have the corner route here on the right side. You see there. Let me see if I can get this corner route in there. I can't, but the drag was wide open, but I'm just trying to get it into the corner route. So that's the cool thing about this play, though. Just flip it, and now we have it running from either side, right? And that's what makes this so difficult to defend. You see the angle route getting wide open there. So really simple play, but one of the most effective. Basically, that tight end angle play is what it is from years past. It's just called Bengal Flood in this year's game in the Bengals playbook. So let's jump into the next play. All right, guys, let's go over to the gun tight Y formation. I told you guys how the Bengals have some of the best tight compressed formations in the game. we're going to go ahead and run the play switch, wide receiver drag. But this formation does have a lot of good plays as well. Wheel spot, has some RPOs, some inside zones, red zone scissors, flood drive, PA slot, PA go slot cross is really good as well. But we're going to break down switch, wide receiver drag, like I said. Going to run this first, just a basic zone coverage here. So what I like to do out of this is go ahead and streak my square or left outside receiver there, creating that little flood to the left, and I like to put my running back on an in route. So you see, just like that. So I actually have a little flood to the left, but also that's this tight end wheel route. You know, wheel routes just so effective in Madden 22, especially if you have that gunslinger quarterback ability, which I don't have on Burrow. But if you have the gunslinger or the pass lead elite, it's gonna you want to low pass those wheel routes, makes them really difficult to defend. So let's see if we can get it in there with the pass lead inside to CJ. You see there, just always gets in between the zone coverage, gonna beat man coverage. You really need to user those halfback routes because they are that effective. Then we come back over here to the left side. We can easily check it down to mix in on those little halfback in routes. We love the halfback ins and out routes this year in Madden 22. Probably one of the best hot routes you can use at a basic level. Once again, let's go ahead and run it here. Let's see if we can wait, try to hit our corner route to the sidelines just like that. So you see that flood, gets behind, clears the zone coverage to create a nice little concept. We also have that S route on the right side, that little deep post route. Sometimes we'll go to it, depends on the defense. So like sometimes you can, put square on something different, whether you want to put them on like a flat like this. And then sometimes you maybe you can roll out, hit that deep bomb to circle. It's not always guaranteed though. We might have it here. But you see how he does get a little bit of separation. If you have a little bit faster receiver, you have a guy with some deep throw, you can get it behind the corner for a deep a cover 3 bomb. But I don't recommend it as much. I like to stick to the original setup. But of course, once again, we check it down to the in route. So this play, really, really good. And you mix it with some of these other tight plays in this formation, and then some other tight plays, they have like the gun tight slots, which we're going to get to in a second here. Can really create a nice scheme out of all these compressed tight formations. Of course, we got to go over to the bunch offset. They have a solid bunch offset, not the best in the game, but it has some good plays. Of course, we got speed dig, flood, spacing switch, inside zone, PA dig fork, curl flat. We got Z spot. We have bunch drive. We have verticals, of course. Play I want to take a look at though is bench pivot. But this formation just has so many good plays that you can go to. Really just depends on your preference. I'm going to go ahead and run this versus random coverages here. And I've broken this down a few times on the channel, one of my favorite plays in the game. I just like to put the slot receiver on a streak, just like that. Running back on a little out route, just like that. And we're going to have a flood to the right side. Now you can roll out if you want. I like to double team that end. If I want to roll out, try to hit the tight end. But we also have these 2 routes on the backside that really are effective as well. Of course, these out routes, like I mentioned, versus man coverage. One of the easiest plays you can use in the game. Same setup here, running back on an out route, streak that slot receiver, double team. And this time I'm going to try to see if I can roll out, maybe hit something there. Had to throw it a little bit early because of that pressure. But you see, you can throw that tight end route early, or you can throw it late when he gets to the sideline. So a lot of different ways you can run it. Man coverage here, I'm going to go ahead and try to hit my dig route across the middle, Jamar Chase. These dig routes always usually beat man coverage. They get in between the zones as well. This time, let's see if we can roll out this time. Hit that tight end crosser, or that tight end corner, as we kind of wait. He clears out the defense. So literally just so many ways you can attack on this play. You also have the ability to just check it down to circle if they're not playing. Oh, this is man coverage though, so we'll go ahead and throw it to our dig route. But sometimes you can just check it down to circle or the outside bunch receiver on that little baby out route. Really effective as well. See if we can hit it here. Yeah, you see there, as soon as he kind of cuts, you just check it down to that little baby out route. So just make the right read, but so many ways you can attack out of this bench pivot play. All right, guys, we talked about the compressed tight sets we love, and this tight slots, it might be the best. I think the Bengals have the best tight slots halfback weak formation in the game. And, of course, you do want to use a quarterback with hot route master, in my opinion, to create some more things when you run this formation, or use some wide receiver apprentice abilities. But this formation is absolutely juiced in here. Let's take a look at it. We got bench. We have inside zone. We have post wheel drag, which might be one of the best tight slots plays in the game. We have flood. We have 4 verticals with the double wheel routes. We love wheel routes. We have the slip screen. But the play we do want to take a look at is mesh spot. Absolutely love this play for a multitude of different reasons. But the main reason is that running back wheel route, right? So the first thing you want to do is I like to put square on my outside receiver on a little flat route, just like that, to create that halfback wheel flat combo that we love. Then I like to slant triangle here on the inside, create that slant post combo now across the middle. And then I like to put my tight end on a flat route to kind of bring out the flat defenders, allowing that slant to get open. So it's going to look just like this. First read's always going to be the running back. Then we're going to come back to the slant and the post combo, see which one's open. So let's go ahead and run it a few times here. See there, as soon as the running back cuts up in that little pocket, we always low pass, bullet pass, possession catch every single time. It's automatic money. They're going to have to start to use that route, right? Once he cuts up, boom, low pass. And I threw it a little bit too late, and I don't have that gunslinger ability. So you do, obviously, like I said, you want that gunslinger ability or pass lead elite. But as soon as he cuts up, boom, low pass in there in that little area. Easy completion. Now say they go over to user that. That's what opens up the right side here with the slant post combo. So they're going over to user R1. Okay, boom, I'm going to pass lead down or low pass to that slant coming across the middle, right? Really stressing the user over the middle here where they can't guard all of these routes. Once again here, we come back to the right side, low pass in that little area between the computer zones. Absolute money. So mesh spot, one of my favorite plays in all of Madden 22. All right, guys, finally we go to the Trey Y flex. This formation really great every year. Has a lot of different things. Shock H option, inside zone, PA crossers. All those plays are good. We have the play we're going to break down is dagger, of course, one of the best in the game, but wide receiver cross, pretty similar to that. Very viable. We have post Y dig. We have levels Y corner, SC corner, slip screen, and verticals. All these plays really good. I'm actually, since I broke down dagger so many times on the channel, I'm going to break down wide receiver cross this time here, just to give us a different look. I'm going to go ahead and run it versus random coverages here. So a million different things we can do out of this, right? First thing you can do is just streak your tight end, get him out of the way, put your running back on a little out route, just like this, and then put the slot receiver on either an in route or a drag, whatever you really prefer. Creates a nice spacing, levels concept here, going attacking that sideline to the right. So let's go ahead and run this setup a few times here. Of course, we have man coverage right here, but Jamar Chase, got sacked. Jamar Chase on that crossing route. When you have an elite receiver there, he's going to beat man coverage as well. So let's go ahead and run the same setup here. This time it looks like we have a little kind of backed off zone. We check it down to our halfback out routes, which of course we absolutely love in Madden 22. Looks like we have a man coverage look this time. So I'm going to go ahead and see. Nope, they confused us. It was zone, but we still have that crosser to chase. Like I said, one of the best routes in the game. Horrible animation there. But you saw the separation on that play. Looks like an all-out blitz here, of course. Obviously, in that situation, you check it down to the running back. And Joe Burrow has a slower release than we would like. Let's go ahead. This time we do have man coverage. We should have Jamar Chase just whooping his man as we have there for a big completion. So like I said, that route's going to beat man and zone. One more setup just like this. One more play with this setup. Then we'll do another setup here. This time we want to check it down to our in route over the middle. So multitude of different things you can do out of this. Now a couple of setups that I like is we can just go ahead and put the tight end on a drag. Just like that. Get triangle out of the way as well, whether you want to slant him, whether you want to put him on a smart route and in route like this. I like to do that a lot as well. So you go ahead and here, obviously you see we have that dig route coming across. So a lot of different ways we can run it. You can also go with the halfback on an in route. So something like this I really like. Tight end on a streak, halfback on an in route. You can do whatever you want with triangle. Once again, I'm going to do the dig route. So just like this, halfback in routes out of the trips formations are really good, as you can see there. So that's something you can do. You can also utilize a little motion. But I do want to do one more flood concept here. Streak the tight end, block the running back, drag triangle, in route square. So it's going to look like this. So now we have all these routes attacking that right side of the field. Nice little flood over here to the right. And I'm just getting horribly pressured because the Bengals have the worst offensive line ever. So you can do something like that. You can also utilize a little motion, of course. We love the motion slant to go with it. So we have the motion slant with the crosser as well. Running back still on that out route. So you see here, what do we have this time? We wait. We have the crosser deep down the sideline. So I love the slant crosser combo as well. So make sure you guys utilize this crosser in so many different ways. Just one of the best plays in the game. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Plenty of good passing plays out of the Cincinnati Bengals offensive playbook. If you did enjoy this free ebook, make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys' support, man. Until next time, peace.